This is the Romper Room, pier number 3834A. It's 30 minutes in duration. It's replayed the 27th of the 10:32.
Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Yes, it is time for the Romper Room School. My name is Miss Kim, and I've been talking to all the boys and girls who have joined me today. They're new friends that you haven't met before. So let's have a little talk, and we'll find out something about each of them. First of all, we're going to say hello to Amy, and Amy's right down that end. How are you today, Amy? Are you good? That's the girl. I love those earrings. Where did you get those from?
Mommy brought
Are they little koalas or teddy bears or something? They're little teddy bears, aren't they? Beautiful. And you're wearing a lovely ribbon in your hair too. Have you got any brothers or sisters, Amy?
Just a brother. Just a sister.
A sister. What's her name?
Melissa.
Melissa. And she's older than you. Mummy was saying she's 9. Is that right? She is a big sister then, isn't she? I wonder if she's at school today, Amy? Did she go to school today?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to give her a big wave. And I know Mummy's over there. Who else we say hello to today, Amy?
Mommy.
Mummy. Let's give Mummy a big wave. Okay, big wave over there to Mum. This is Melissa, everyone. And I'm getting you confused now with your sister. That's Amy, I should say. Now we're going to say hello to Sarah. How are you today, Sarah?
Good.
I was just admiring. If you sit back, I wonder if we can see that. Can you see that at all? Just, you sit right back, darling, and we might be able to see it. Oh, a bit hard. I'll show everyone in a little while. But you're wearing the little kangaroo who's called Matilda, aren't you? You tell everyone who gave you that, Sarah. Was that a birthday present? It was. Is that when you were 4? And of course that was the symbol of the Commonwealth Games too, wasn't it, Sarah? Well, tell me, have you got any brothers or sisters?
One brother.
One brother. What's his name?
Nathan.
Nathan. Where's Nathan today?
At Andrew's place.
Is he a big brother or a little brother?
He's one.
He's 1. Oh, he's only a little baby then, isn't he? I wonder if he's walking yet. And do you chase each other around the house and play games together?
He plays bubbles in blue.
Ah, does he? Well, I think we better give him a big wave. Will we do that? And who else are we going to say hello to?
Mommy.
Mummy? Oh, I have to say thank you too. I wonder if you notice this lovely little brooch that I have there. Sarah brought that in for me. Isn't that lovely? So I'm being spoilt today, aren't I? You give everyone a big wave out there, Sarah. Big wave out there to Mummy. That's the girl. And now, over on the other side, I'll turn around this way because I'm going to talk to David. He's joined us in Romper Room today. And how are you, David? Are you good today? I think I know you have a sister, and her name's, you tell everyone.
Julian.
Gillian. How old's Gillian?
6.
6, and I think she was here on Romper Room last year, wasn't she? Yes. Sorry, darling?
When are you doing the game?
Oh, we'll play some games in a little while. We won't be long. And are you going to say hello to some special friends? Who are you going to say hello to, David?
Mommy.
Mummy, and who else is over there?
Nanny.
Nanny, and I think Nanny is going to take a picture of you too. So you look right over there. That's it. Can we see you? We've got to say hello to Nana and Mummy and Gillian, because I bet you Gillian might be out there watching us today. Let's give her a big wave too, will we, David? Sit right up big and tall. That's the boy, David. And I've got one more friend I'd like you to say hello to, and this is Danielle, and this is one of your friends too, isn't it? How are you today, Danielle?
Yeah.
Are you good today? That's the girl. You go to playgroup. You don't go to preschool, do you? You go to playgroup. And what do you like to do at playgroup?
Play.
Play games. What's your favourite game? Because I've never been to playgroup. I don't know what games you would play. What do you play?
Ring Rosie.
Ring-a-ring-a-rosy. And does Mummy organise all the games? Do you play with jigsaw puzzles? Things like that? Do you draw or paint? You paint. What things do you like to paint best of all? Just anything. Do you go to playgroup too, David? No, you don't go there anymore.
Preschool.
Oh, you go to preschool now. You're a big boy, aren't you? Hmm? Well, Danielle, I want you to say hello to everyone. Have you got any brothers or sisters?
A sister.
You've got a sister. What's her name?
Then Jodie.
Jodie. Where's Jodie today?
She's a girl.
Oh, she's a big sister. Let's give her a wave and give Mummy a wave too. Where's Mum? Over there. Big wave over there too. That's the girl. Well, there you are. There's all my friends in the Romper Room, and you probably have noticed some beautiful toys. We're going to have a look at those in just a little while. But here we are, bright and early. We're going to do our exercises so that we feel really good today. Have you been doing your exercises? You haven't? Oh dear. Well, maybe you can join us today. We're going to go bending and stretching, and it makes you feel really good, so you join us. Let's go over here. Come on, everyone. Push those chairs right in under there. That's it. And I think we might be able to find a bending and stretching rod there. Let's see, Amy, is there one over there for all of us? Sarah? Or Amy, you can have that one. Sarah, one for you too. David, there's one for you. Yes, there he is. And there's one for Danielle. And I need one too. Now we have to spread right out. Move over there a little bit, David. Over there, Danielle. That's it. You turn around, Sarah, and face Mummy and Daddy. Everyone turn around and face Mummy over there. That's it. And you stay there, Amy, and I'll stand here. Now, I'm straight out in front like this. That's right. You've got a bending and stretching rod too. That's good. If you haven't, it doesn't matter. You can just pretend. Arms straight and then bend all the way. Oh, but that's a long way down, isn't it? And then you've got to stretch as high as you can. Is everyone ready to do that? And you know what we have to do? We have to sing the song as well. You ready? Would everyone here in Romper Room today, would you ask Mr. Music for me? Ready, please. That's the way. Thanks, boys and girls. Arms out in front, that's the way. Like this, Amy. Now right over, Danielle. Right over, David. Touch those toes. Can you touch your toes? I can't reach mine. Show me if you can touch your toes. Oh, but you're not allowed to bend those knees, though. See if you can keep them straight, Danielle. Bend and stretch. Reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter. Here comes Mars. Bend and stretch. Reach for the sky. Up you go on those tippy toes. Right up. That's the way. See if you can stretch the neck too. Lift your chin right up high. Turn around in a circle like this. Stretching your body. Stretching it. Stretching your waist. That's it. Come back down onto your heels. Ready to go again. Turn around and face Mummy over there. Bend and stretch. Reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter. Here comes Mars. Bend and stretch. Reach for the sky. Stand on tippy-toe, oh so high. Who isn't on their tippy-toes? Come on, Danielle. That's better. That's much better. Seeing the boys and girls seem to like to bend their knees, don't they? Show me how you bend your knees. That's not very good today, is it? Let's try again. Arms out in front. Bend your knees and go up like that. Let me see that. That's better. You ready to do that, boys and girls? Arms out in front. Bending like this, Sarah. Bend them right down, like this, Danielle. And up we go, like that. Ready? Okay. I'm going to ask David, if you face all our friends out there, and in a very big voice today, would you ask Mr. Music for me? Ready, please, Mr. Music.
Play Mr. Music.
That's the boy. Thank you, David. Arms out in front and bending those knees. Right, Amy? Down we go. And up we go. That's it. And you've got to sing as well. All right? Here we go. Let's go down nice and slowly this time. Bend and stretch, reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter, here comes Mars. Bend and stretch, reach for the sky. Stand on tippy-toe, oh so high. Good girl. Right up, Amy. Right up on those tippy-toes. All right, I wonder if you can stretch over to that side and then stretch over to that side on your tippy-toes. That's hard, isn't it? Stretch over that way. I want to see those waistlines stretching up that way and stretching that way too. Bend and stretch, reach for the stars. There goes Jupiter, here comes Mars. Bend and stretch, down he goes, reach for the sky. Up, stand, we go. On your tippy toes. So high. That's good. Right down. Do you feel a lot better? Do you feel a lot better, boys and girls? I do too. Let's put these back. All right. And I think if we go over here, we've got some beautiful things to look at. Everyone sit down in your places. Danielle, would you like to bring your special toy up today? I'm going to move. Can you come around this side? And you can show me what you brought in today. Who's that?
Mr. Doobie.
Mr. Doobie, that's really lovely. Did you make that all by yourself, Danielle? And where did you make that, at playgroup? Wait till I hold it up. And it looks like it's a piece of cardboard. And Mummy's got some black crepe paper. And she's made the markings of the bee on that. That was very, very clever. Did all the boys and girls in playgroup make one of those? Or just you? Just you. What are you going to do? You're going to hang that in your room. That'd be nice over your bed, wouldn't it? See how he hangs like that? He could fly, couldn't he? He's lovely. Wait till I leave him there. And what's this? Sesame Street. What is it? You have to tell me all about it. It's a box. And what's it do? You going to show me what it does? Well, it plays a nice tune, doesn't it? I don't think I know that tune, though. Oh! My, 1, 2, 3 boxes. Oh, and look who's at the top. Who's that? Who is it?
Big Bird.
Big Bird, of course it is. Well, I haven't seen one of these before. 1, 2, 3 boxes. He's got a long way to pop up, hasn't he? Let's do that again. How do you push it down, Danielle? Does it go back down? You just push it down, do you? And you give him a push and he goes inside and what happened? Let's do it again. You watch. Is he going to do it again? I think he won't. I think he's asleep. Is he asleep? Oh, he is. Oh. No, he wasn't asleep at all, was he? There he is. Isn't that lovely? Well, tell me, where did you get this lovely toy from?
Danger.
Was that a birthday present? Isn't it beautiful? Well, that's really lovely. And I do like to think that you've taken very good care of it. That's important, isn't it? Do I just push it down, Danielle? Is that right? And then I push it down again. And then I... How does he go down? Oh, he doesn't want to go down, does he? Oh, you try again. See if it'll stay down for you. Ah, good girl. Thanks, Danielle, for bringing those in. They're lovely. What have you got, David? Oh, well, bring them up. I haven't had a good look at those, have I? David had a birthday not long ago, didn't you, David? Come around this side. And it looks like they're going to go very fast, too. Aren't they beautiful? Did you watch the racing the other day on the television? All those cars whizzing around, did you see them? They were just like these cars, weren't they? Do they go very fast? Have you got to pull something, or do they go by battery, or what, David?
Pudding.
I thought so. Do you want to show us how fast they go? Well, you go right around in front of my desk, and if you face out to those cameras, everyone at home will be able to see. You're right. Which way are you going to go, Dave? Round this way. All right. Yes. Come right around here, David. Will it be all right over there? Just in front of me, and then you face out towards Mummy. Now, show me how fast they're really going to go. You ready out there, boys and girls? Oh, hello. He's got this down to a fine art. Look at this. Ready? Set, go! Oh, the yellow car won. Are you going to push them back to us, Gary? You see if you can push. You've got to pull that out at the back. That's right. Here it comes back. Let's see if it's going to... Oh, it's going the wrong way. You better go and get the other one, David. Here it comes. It's the red one this time. Oh! Thanks, Gary. Bring them around here and let me have one last look at them. Up you come, round this side. That's a very clever idea. Did you see how they work? There's a bit of string here at the back and you sort of pull that out and then they go very fast. And that was a birthday present, was it? You tell everyone how old you were, David.
4.
He was 4 years old and he got these. What else did you get for your birthday? Can you remember? Did you get some clothes? You get some other toys? Did you? It's good having birthdays, isn't it? I like having birthdays too. Thanks for ringing those in, David. They're lovely. Good boy. Although I'd like to forget about my birthdays from now on. You come up here, Sarah, and show me your lovely toys today and some photographs. Let's see what these are all about. Right, well, maybe we'll have a look at these first. There's a picture of Sarah. And you tell me about this picture.
That's Jemima.
That's Jemima. And who's this at the back?
Nathan.
That's Nathan. If I hold that up, can you see that, boys and girls? There you are. There's Sarah. And was that on your birthday, Sarah? Sarah had a birthday too. Who gave you that? Nathan gave you that lovely poster. Jemima. And what's this one?
Barbie doll.
That's a Barbie doll. And was that another birthday present? That's a beautiful one too, isn't it, boys and girls?
That's when we've got a prize.
What's this one?
That's the birthday cake.
That's your birthday cake. Look at that. Wait, I think if I hold it that way, can you see who it is?
Big Bird.
Yes, it's Big Bird. And how many candles can you see on the cake?
4.
That's right. Were you 4 when it was your birthday? That's a beautiful birthday cake. Was that a surprise, or did you know that you were going to get that one, Sarah? Was that a surprise, that birthday cake? And tell me, where did you get this from?
Grandpa gave me
And where did Grandpa go? Overseas somewhere?
our popcorn.
Do you know where he went to? Did he go over to Hong Kong or China or somewhere like that, did he? Because she's a beautiful doll. She's an Asian doll, isn't she? And she's wearing a lovely kimono. She could be from Japan even. Is that where Grandpa went to? He was very lucky going over there.
Too.
Pardon?
Our popcorn too.
And listen, where do you put that lovely doll at home?
At the top.
So that you don't break her. That's a good idea too, isn't it, Sarah? So that you don't break her. She's very special. While you're here, if you turn right around that way, turn around and face everyone out there, maybe we can have a look at Matilda there now. Can you see that little kangaroo? There you are. That's better, isn't it? That's beautiful. And that's Matilda. That was the symbol of the Commonwealth Games. And I think that's lovely. I'd like one of those. I'll have to see if I can buy one somewhere. Thanks for bringing those in, Sarah. Now, Amy's got 2 very special friends over there, and they really are special. Let's have a look at these. Oh, gosh. Well, last week Amy was in hospital, wasn't you, Amy? And I think she's marvellous coming into Romper Room today. She had a big operation. And who gave you these beautiful toys?
Mum brought me that one, Sarah brought me the big one.
Aren't they beautiful? And did they bring them into the hospital for you? And did they stay there all the time in the hospital with you? Well, they're really lovely, aren't they, boys and girls? And where are they going to stay at home, do you think, Amy?
That one's staying up on the cupboard and that one's...
Is he going to go in bed with you? Keep you company in bed? Because I think he'd be nice and cuddly, wouldn't he?
He's done asleep with me.
Oh, I think that'd be lovely because he looks so nice. He looks like Bugs Bunny, doesn't he? And this one, he is so gorgeous. He's so big.
He's copying your heart.
Is he? I think if you put that in bed with you, you just wouldn't be able to fit in bed, would you? So you better not put him in bed. They're really lovely and you take care of them. And they'll always be special because they'll always remind you of the time you were in hospital, won't they, Amy? They're really lovely. Thanks for bringing them in today. Let's keep them nice and clean, so I'll let you take them over there. That's a good girl. Well, I've talked so much today, I think we better have our refreshments. So, I think they're over here. Would everybody like to come up and be a helper today? You can all come and get a placemat. There you are. Push your toys back. That's it. Good girl, Sarah. Danielle, here's one for you too. You're right. You've got a placemat there. That's the girl, Amy. You put your placemat down over there. David, you put that down too. And we're having orange juice today. Does everybody like orange juice? I hope so. There you are, David. There's one for you. And there's one for Danielle. That's There's something very special that happens in Romper Room every day before we have our refreshments. Do you know what it is? What do we say? Do you remember? Well, I'll remind you. We always say our thank yous. And you join us, don't you, friends at home? All right. We sit very still, hands in our laps, and let's close our eyes. For our family, our friends, and our food, we say thank you. That's a big drink today, isn't it? And it's very cold, cold on your teeth. Won't hurt your teeth, David? Doesn't it? Did that hurt your teeth, Amy? It hurt mine too. Oh, that's a big drink. Good girl. You can bring your placemats up too when you're finished. Feel better after that? That was a nice big drink today. What's everyone having at home today? What's that, chocolate milk? Mummy's having a cup of coffee. See Mummy out there? Cup of coffee and a piece of toast. You finished, Danielle? You can bring it up here when you're finished. Whoops. You're right. Good girl. Thank you. Good girl. Thanks, Amy. I have some good helpers in Romper Room today. Oh, they're big drinks today, aren't they? How are you going there, David? That's the boy. Tell you what, I'll put this away for you. How's that? There you go. Thanks, David. Come over here with me now. We're going to read today's story. Push your chair in. That's it. Over we go. Yes, darling. Of course you can, darling. You go. Well, today's story is all about Timothy and Gramps. Let's see what happens. Gramps always took Timothy to school in the mornings and home again in the afternoons. There they are. Timothy didn't like school very much. He had no brothers or sisters, and he had no special friends except for Gramps. There's Gramps. He's fishing, isn't he? they went on walks together. Do you go on a walk with your grandpa sometimes? And Gramps told Timothy stories. It looks like Gramps has been a hunter. And he's telling him about perhaps how he caught the lion or the deer up there. And then Timothy told Gramps some stories. And Gramps looks very surprised, doesn't he? But at school, Timothy played mostly by himself. He seems to be rather lonely, doesn't he? I hope he finds a friend soon. In the mornings, for show and tell, other children had pets to show to the rest of the class. I wonder if Timothy has a pet. There's dogs and cats and birds and probably some mice, all sorts of things. And stories to tell about things that they had done with their friends. Or sometimes they just brought something that they had found and they would talk about it. And what's that little girl found? A little lizard. I wonder where she found that. But Timothy had no pets of his own, and he could never seem to find anything special enough to bring along and show. But once or twice, Timothy asked Gramps if he would stay a little while. He wanted to talk about his grandfather, but he couldn't decide quite how to begin. Maybe if the grandpa stays, he could help him, couldn't he? Well, Gramps didn't know what to say either. He just said, good morning. And all the children are looking, they're waiting to hear a story. And then he went home. But it gave him some thought. And the next day he came back. Much to everyone's delight, he sat down and he told them a good long story. And after Gramps had gone, all the other children crowded around Timothy and asked him to tell them more about his grandfather. And after a while, Timothy did. He told them of Gramps' own special story. And do you know what? From that day on, school didn't seem half so bad. I think it's because he made some friends. Once he decided that he could talk to the boys and girls, and they were friendly too. You know, I've got to say goodbye, so I'll look through my magic mirror to see who I can see today. Do you want to get a book out the library? Romper bumper stomper boo, tell me, do. Please, magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play? There's Wayne, I can see Christy out there. Cynthia's watching and so is Andrew. Hello Todd, I can see Rebecca, Jane as well, and there's Pauline. There's Anita too. I can see you, Bronwyn, and there's Clarissa, and Glynis is watching. There's Jamie and Monica. There's Melanie and Aaron. I can see Kerry and Lisa, and there's Gary, and of course I can see you. I can always see you, and I'll be watching for you next time. Bye-bye.